Hi guys, it's the Metalman 1112 from TheMetalManTV. I am back from my 4-day trip to Orlando. I went with my girlfriend Sarena. We went to visit her friend Angie in DeLand, as well as shared experience at this concert at Amway Center on Saturday. It was with 3 groups, P.O.D, Days Grace and Shinedown. We experienced the VIP 3 Days Grace thing on Saturday before this concert started. We went and met the group. Well, technically it's the original 3 members. Barry Stock, Brad Walst, and Neil something. I don't remember for some reason his last name. Since recently in 3 Days Grace, Adam Gontier left the group. Matt Walst, the bassist's brother of 3 Days Grace, came and is replacing him for the tour. What was the other thing? The keyboardist Danny, that they recruited recently before Adam's departure, wasn't at the meet and greet either. It was really nice. They got we got to take pictures with them and stuff, and they signed, well, the 3 of them that were there at least signed the 1X CD that I have, the booklet on the inside. Barry and Brad signed in the right place, but I think Neil was too busy probably drinking in between the people who were coming up to greet him, and signed over Adam's face, which is kind of ironic and unintentional, but yeah, they did sign it, and I thought that was really neat. I'm sorry that I kind of disappeared. I tried to upload another video before I left on my trip, but for some stupid freaking reason, the video didn't upload properly. It failed to upload it as I was departing for the trip because I didn't have time to upload it beforehand. I apologize. That's where I was kind of telling that in that video I was telling you guys I went on the trip that you wouldn't be seeing a video, and I apologized. But yeah, that's what we were doing. I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I got. One is I got a 3 Days Grace at the VIP thing during the concert when we were watching Shinedown and stuff. My girlfriend and I sat down because there were some people smoking pot at the venue, and it got to my girlfriend's head. She got really dizzy and felt like she was going to pass out. So we walked out of the venue while Shinedown was playing, and we went to go buy some memorabilia. I'm just going to try to see if I can get this because I'm holding the camera. But it's a 3 Days Grace tour shirt, Transit Venus artwork, and the tour dates. I'm very sorry about the awkward handling of the camera, but it is a tour shirt and it has the tour dates. We saw them at Orlando in the Amway Center, so that would be Orlando, where it says Orlando, Florida, somewhere down here. Yep, it was that shirt. The other shirt from the tour I got for Shinedown. It's actually on the chair behind me that I was sitting on. Hold on, sorry about the awkward holding of the camera. There's the Shinedown Winter Tour 2013. You know, previous to this concert, I have never seen or heard any of either P.O.D or Shinedown's music, and I am completely converted because they were both outstanding bands. The shirt says Shinedown on the top there, Winter Tour, and the date we went to see them, Orlando, Florida, 2013. I thought it was a pretty badass little shirt, so I got that from the concert too. I also got the P.O.D's new album. It's called Murdered Love, and what the group did was they stayed behind after the meet and greet and signed all of the CDs, and they handed them to the merchants to sell them at 20 bucks a CD. So I bought it, and it's actually autographed by the group. So I thought that was really fucking cool. Shinedown has put the most spectacular show I think I've ever seen visually next to Rush. Rush was the best, I think. but Shinedown had this whole like visual concept video and stuff like that going on, and the lights and everything while they're performing. And at the opening song, I think it was Devour was the opening song, the actual musicians, the frontman and the two guitarists, bass and lead, and the three other guitarists, actually the bass and the two other guitarists, were at the center of the Amway behind us. And the spotlight shined on them. We were like, oh fuck, and they were right behind us. So we turned around and we were really close to them because we had general admission tickets. So we were on the floor. We saw it all the lights, all the spectacle. Absolutely awesome. 3 Days Grace without Adam Gontier is a disappointment. I'm pretty sure that if I would have seen it with Adam, it would have been a different feel, different vibe. But Matt was doing a lot of really uncool and kind of like, what the fuck, is that really necessary kind of shit at the concert. And excuse my language, but you know, your opinion of the song, I think as a musician, when you're on the stage, isn't really necessary when you're going to perform, especially if you're, you know, replacing another singer, or you know, you're doing material or whatever. Everyone has their own interpretations of the songs, especially from 3 Days Grace. But you know, your input as a replacement shouldn't really be involved. You should just be thankful that you were picked to do it. And a lot of people were already mad at Matt because some of the things he did was, and I think they were mostly on the songs from this album. And the reason that this reflects a lot about this performance is because this album was mostly written and kind of composed by Adam Gontier. And this album is showcasing a lot of his struggle with drugs and his addiction and his rehabilitation after it. So, and during that time of all the suffering and stuff. So the songs have a pretty deep meaning. And Matt is going on stage, like there's one from this other album called Life Starts Now, it's called The Good Life. And he was doing stuff like, you know, like he would talk before songs, kind of like a little introduction to the song, kind of like a clever introduction. But he would say stupid shit. Like for I Hate Everything About You, like this is the first one I want to do. He goes, you ever fuck somebody you hate and hate somebody you fuck? And he goes, yeah, he said something else and then whatever, and they start playing I Hate Everything About You. The song is obviously not about hating somebody that you just screwed or something like that. It's like the purpose of those songs are so contorted with Matt as the lead singer in this tour. And the other thing that really pissed me off was with The Good Life was written by Adam in Life Starts Now. And it was talking about, you know, after his whole rehabilitation thing, he wants a little bit of the good life, a good straight edge life. He wants to get out of that whole depression and pain that and suffering he was feeling in 1X, which a lot of people and a lot of what they call gracers are getting into in 1X. And Matt says, he said, like on the stage, he said, if the world was going to end tomorrow, I would get all my friends and get a bunch of fucking alcohol and drugs, and we would light up and drink and get wasted and watch the world go up in flames. That's what I want, the good life. And then they started playing, and I'm like, fucking really, dude? Is that necessary? Man, so much shit. I'm giving Matt so much shit, but he deserves it, man. He's a fucking dick. I don't know why. Like, look, if I was in 3 Days Grace, I wouldn't give a shit if the guy is the bassist brother. And the other thing is that vocally, he kind of sucks. Okay, if you don't know who Matt Walst is, he does this other group called My Darkest Days, and I really don't even like that group. But the thing is that the dude can't sing. Like, what really weirdly got to me was that he was doing the high and belting parts that had a lot of the growls and the screams like Adam did in older songs from 1X in the previous album, the self-entitled album. And he did those high and enormous parts, like the big belting, the high vocal range, really well. And then when he had to shut up and sing, like, you know, songs like Get Out Alive from 1X, he sucked. He couldn't even hit a fucking note. So I was just like, oh god, it was so. And I have perfect pitch too, and my girlfriend does too, which is really weird. But we shared like our kind of like the moments where he went really flat and really off key. And it wasn't because he was tired. From the get-go, the dude was singing that bad. And I'm like, it was just really disappointing. But apart from that, I thought the group wasn't, just in general, wasn't as impressive as I thought they were going to be. I didn't think it was that great. Kind of a disappointment. But the meet and greet was fantastic. They were really nice, really chill dudes. I was really happy that I had that opportunity to go with VIP with my girlfriend and her friend Angie, 2 other big 3 Days Grace fans. P.O.D and Shinedown were amazing. I've been officially converted. I got some more shit. I'm trying to unpack and wash all it. I mean, look at this fucking... I got so much crap that I gotta wash, and all the shirts and stuff I gotta put away. You know, I gotta put the suitcase away and everything, and I'm just a mess. I'm just a mess. What a fucking mess. I don't know how you guys stand me. Oh, the other thing was, I got 2 new bracelets. Okay, I got this awesome Avenged Sevenfold bracelet at Hot Topic over there in Seminole Town Center. I don't know exactly where that is. It's close to Orlando, but it was kind of close to where Angie lived. So I got this Avenged Sevenfold one. I thought it was really cool. I haven't seen many people have this. I'm not wearing it only because I don't think I'm allowed to wear it, as my girlfriend says, because I'm not as deeply delved into Avenged Sevenfold as they, and I refer to they as Angie and my girlfriend Sarena. As you know, I'm not as big as a fan as they are, so I don't really have a right to wear this. I just thought it was cool. But I hopefully have a right to wear the Red Hot Chili Peppers bracelet I found. And I give a shout out to Taco Man Super Funky because he has the same bracelet, bromance. So, and now we have the same fucking bracelets. Boy, awesome. The last thing I wanted to tell you guys was that, you know, this whole trip I put stuff up on Instagram since I met Sarena. She got me into the whole Instagram thing, so I'm gonna have now a thing in my videos where I'm gonna say, like, follow me on Instagram if you have Instagram, because I put like pictures of cool stuff, of our trips, of stupid shit, funny stuff. I don't care. I just like pictures of cool stuff, and I think Instagram is a great way to do it, because since I like to take photos with this Canon, but the only way to get them on my phone is if I upload them to Facebook and download them later, and I don't want to be uploading to Facebook all the time. So follow me and hit me up on Instagram at instagram.com/pianoman1112. That is pianoman1112. It's on the bottom of the screen, links on the description below, as well as to my other pages. I'm going to finish unpacking and get my shit together. I'm going to do stuff for college tomorrow in terms of getting to where I want to go. And then I'm going to continue my YouTube projects. Got a little weird month coming up in April because we got visitors in the house. So I'm going to be rearranging the studio and kind of like just putting stuff in a weird disposition. But you'll probably hear more of that throughout the week. I am going to be starting to work on the new album review called Hatebreed's The Divinity of Purpose. It's a great album, great epic listen in the metalcore genre, as well as trying to finish this metal EP review. The thing is that every time I try to upload it or share it, it crashes, which is why you guys haven't seen it uploaded yet. If the time period between its release and now gets too big to do an album review on it, then I might just scrap it and just continue with the Hatebreed album review. And I apologize. I know I promised that for a long time, and I haven't really pleased you guys with the outcome of that. But I'm trying my hardest. So until next time, guys, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Do all that cool shit. So until next time, guys, peace in the Middle East.